Toastmasters see Gayathri, change is inevitable. Change inevitable. Toastmasters see Gayathri.
Good evening, Toastmasters and guests.
Good evening.
1999, 9:50 p.m. My parents held me in their arms, promising they will raise me in the most comfortable shell with all the love and care. Since then, I was raised in such a shell, and even today, I live in that particular shell. Few days back, I was a person with ego at its peak. You come and wish me good morning, I will reply telling, either you wish me or not, it is not going to matter. This was me. That one day, that one incident changed my life completely. That one incident changed my life completely. It was a matter of just few weeks back. There was a vacancy for a particular position in our department. I was confident enough that this particular position would be given to me. My manager called me to talk about this. I went and sat in front of him, not with confidence, but with overconfident that this particular position will be given to me. My manager replied, Gayathri, I don't think this particular position suits you. I don't think you fit into this position. I was completely devastated. My ego was hurtful. What did I do? I started blaming the manager as to he is a person who is into favoritism. At that point also, I didn't think of thinking what my mistake was. Back home, I narrated the entire incident to my mother and left her with a question, what I'm thinking is correct, right? I expected an answer of yes, but my mother just smiled and said, incorporate this one word, change in your life, and you will see, and you will get answered with all your questions yourself. I had a situation. Instead of getting an answer, I got this sentence from my mother. But these words of my mother had a great impact on me. I started working backwards. For the first time, I started introspecting what was my mistake which made my manager speak those words. As a person in quality department, we are required to talk to our customer with humbleness. When I was recalling all the incidents, this one incident struck me. There was this customer who was buying the semiconductor device from us. He faced a quality issue. On the first note, it wasn't supposed to be a quality issue, but it has gone to the customer somehow. So as a person in the quality department, it was my prime duty to just calm him and tell, it's okay, this will not happen again. But what did I do? Instead of handling the person with politeness, I yelled at him. I yelled at my customer, telling, is it you that you are there in the quality or is it me who is in the quality from these days? I am telling you there wouldn't be an issue further. If anyways, I'll give you an option to cancel our agreement. These were my words. These words reached my manager, and as a result, he concluded that I am not fitting into that situation. So what was the problem here? The problem was my own attitude. I had found or take the first step in change management, that is, finding out the root cause of a problem. Finding out the root cause here, it is that my attitude was a problem there. I found out the root cause, but the next step is implementation of the changes that I had planned for. Is implementation an easy task? I would definitely say We can talk hundreds or even thousands, but when it comes to implementation, it is just, in my case, it is just 10%. I wanted to increase this 10% to 100%. I straightly went to my manager asking him to just give me another chance. No wonder my manager wasn't convinced. I somehow convinced him. I went to that particular customer who was angry with this, consoled him stating this wouldn't happen anymore. And then from then till today, no quality issue has reached the customer. So here I have taken the second step, implementation. Have identified the issue, I have implemented, but only these two isn't enough. The third and the crucial step, consistency. It cannot be accepted if I am good only with one customer and the other customers are just left with my old attitude. I had to maintain a consistency. From then till today, I maintain a consistency of change in my attitude. I have reduced my rudeness. For me, it is the attitude that I found to be changed. For one of you here, it might be a lifestyle, or for the other, it might be a food habit, or simple changing your wake-up time. All that is required is identify that particular issue or the problem which you feel has to be changed, implement, and most importantly, maintain a consistency. Whenever you get an intuition of changing anything or something in your life, trust me, believe that intuition, follow it, and you will see magic happen.